Hey, this is Gwen, to be means to be free. I just wanted to come on and do a response video to your video about Santa Claus. And no, I don't think you're wrong at all for letting her know from a young child that there is no Santa Claus, that you are the one, you and her dad are the ones that are purchasing her gifts, and you know, not a man dressed in red and white with a big beard and a big belly and all that stuff, and taking her to the mall and letting her see Santa Claus and take a picture with Santa Claus. You're not wrong at all for that. That's your household. That's the way you want to raise your child. You want her to know what reality is. Nothing at all is wrong with that. Now, me, in the beginning, when she was your child's age, you know, we were buying into the fraudulent stuff about Santa Claus. Now, the deal of it is I got tired. It made no sense to bake cookies and sit out milk for this entity that it wasn't true. It was false. I was lying to my daughter. That's the first lie that we tell to our children, is the Santa Claus thing. The second one is the tooth fairy. No. Things are too expensive. Then I got to the point to where I was like, 2 tears in a bucket. I'm not going to keep lying. I'm going to just let her know what the deal is, and that'll be that. And she understood. But guess what? I had been a liar for how many years? Now, I will tell you, I don't like just giving her money and saying, go buy the stuff that you want. We discuss what she wants. She knows that most of it she's probably going to get. She doesn't know what she's going to get. There's a couple of outfits that, if I'm saying I'm going to buy you some outfits, a couple of them she knows about because she tries on the stuff. She knows about those. But then there are also those shock, oh my God, I got this. And if she's deserving of it, she gets it. And that's the way I want her to know. I want her to know that I worked hard. I'm a single parent. I worked hard and I paid my money to go towards her Christmas. And that's the way I want it, because she's going to be a self-sufficient woman one day. And hell, ain't nobody going to come up and give her anything. Santa Claus ain't up at North Pole making your gifts and checking a list to make sure you've been naughty or nice. And no, I'm not going to take you, this is when she was a little girl, take you to sit on some man's lap. But I've taught you that strangers, you don't talk to strangers, and you don't touch strangers, and you don't let strangers touch you. But I'll pay money for her to sit in this man's lap, probably, and see, I'm about to go there. I don't know Santa Claus credentialing. I don't know if he's not a pervert. I don't know if he's getting his jollies off by my child and other children sitting in his lap. And then we are paying a man, to get his freak on. You just never know. But I done went all over on to another subject, and it's all good. But it's a possibility. It's a very big possibility. Now, I think that you're right in doing what you're doing. Plus, that's your household. You run it the way you want to run it. And I know you want other people's opinions just because it's a topic to put on YouTube. But you already know from the word go that what you're doing is straight. If it works for you in your house, you continue to do that. You don't worry about what other people think and what they're doing. That's not your household. Your household is yours. So if you don't want her thinking that a big fat white man with a red and white suit with a black belt and a cherry face and all this stuff and a white beard is out there getting all the credit for what you actually do, that's on you. Shoot, that's reality. That's what it is. Live it real. If you don't live it real, then you're going to wind up being a liar to your children. And we tell them not to tell lies, but yet still, when mom and dad are together, we tell the biggest lie. When they're little, we tell the biggest lie to them. We make them know that there is a such thing as lying. Because the day that they find out, the day they go to school and Jaquan or somebody else tell them tomorrow, it ain't no Santa Claus, and your child come to you crying with snot all down they nose, it ain't no Santa Claus. Man, see, it's your own fault. You set them up for the okie doke. It's worse than telling them that babies come from the Cabbage Patch and the storage bring them. Man, you better get out of here. That's all I gotta say.